are live, guys. Welcome to another episode of the Broken Pen Plus show. I am your host and my name is Adwoa Addy. I hope you guys had a very productive and lovely week. If you didn't, don't worry, the weekend is upon us. Go out there, make plans, go and bamba with your friends and family because, yeah, YOLO, you only live once. Life is too short. Go and chill. You know how this show goes? We take your actual life happenings, things that go on in your lives. You guys send us your stories and I sit here, I discuss it, I try to find ways around it. We get callers in and we try to find ways to fix your broken pens. And some of the things you people have been out there doing. Amidst the social media comments and all of that, today we're going to have a very fun, super awesome show. So please grab a chair, sit down because it's really about to go down. Let me just highlight the story that we're tackling today. We call this one The Troubled Young Pastor. Let me run it over for you guys. So basically, our writer is a junior pastor of his church. He's loved by everybody. He's amazing. He's great. He has a lot of respect. And in the early stages of the story that he sent us, he made a confession that apparently he's not as holy as we think he is. And he had a little affair with his senior pastor's daughter. His senior pastor's daughter. Our writer, then he went to do extracurricular activities with this young lady. And he decided to keep it a secret because, I mean, this is your senior pastor's daughter. If you're supposed to go out and then put this information out there, or if it should even leak, it will be a big issue and he will face the consequences. So he kept quiet about it, asked the lady to also be quiet about it, and then they moved on with their lives. Now, at the period where the story came in, this is in December, right? So somewhere around 26th, and he did mention that he got married in the process. So right now he's a married man. And 26th December, usually during Christmas, he gets a lot of gifts, lots of hampers, like the church members, they just flood him with a lot of gifts. So what he does is he selects some of them, he just sifts through them and takes some, give them to his friends and family, give them to his spiritual fathers, and then all of that. And then take the really good ones, package it nicely, and then send it to his senior pastor. But unfortunately, this very December, he was very tied up with a lot of things. His siblings from Abroche, they came down, and then he had to take them around town, take them to places and all of that. So he was very occupied. So when the gifts came in, he had to do the usual routine, but then he wasn't home to actually go through and then choose which one is appropriate to go to who. So he calls his wife and then tells her, oh honey, go through the things, select the ones you think are very befitting, and then send them via Uber to our senior pastor's house. In his head, what could go wrong? Nothing. Just grab gifts and then send it to somebody. Now, mind you, during this whole time, the senior pastor's daughter, she's still making advances at him, calling him, asking him out, telling him they should still continue doing stuff because, like, literally, she's obsessed with him. But then he tried to be calm in the Lord because he's now married. He can't go about cheating on his wife. So the gifts go out. He finally comes home from his rounds. He's there with his wife, and then he gets a call from the senior pastor. And then all of a sudden he feels like, nah, something is wrong. Something is not right, because why is my senior pastor calling me at 9, close to 10 p.m.? What is happening? He answers the call. Senior pastor comes in with a very cold, harsh tone, and he's like, come over to my house right this moment. Pick a car and then come. So our writer is panicking. He's thinking, what have I done? What is happening? Why am I being summoned at close to 10 p.m.? What is so important that it can't be discussed the next day? So he ships himself over to the senior pastor's house, and then he's just met with embarrassment. Serious embarrassment. Because apparently, one of the hampers that his wife sent to the senior pastor's house, guys, it contained condoms, men active sprays, see, alcoholic chocolates, and there was a card that came with it, and the stuff on the card, the things that were written on the card: I've been dreaming about you during church service. I've been thinking about you. We have to continue what we started. Let's book our favorite hotels. Let's go. Hey. This hamper was sent to the senior pastor's house. So right there and then, the senior pastor starts questioning, where is this hamper from? Who gave it to you? Now, the initial thought that the senior pastor had was that definitely our writer was having an affair with his wife. Because how do you send something so explicit to my house? So he was thinking that our writer definitely was involved with the wife. And then he tried to play it off. He was like, he didn't do it. He even burst out crying. He explained that he is not involved with the senior pastor's wife. And so the question still stands. Who sent you the hamper? How does he explain to him that it is not his wife, it is his daughter? It's not the wife, it is the daughter. How does it, like, that's even a worse situation. That's even worse. A whole junior pastor respected by the multitude. You're having a fling with your senior pastor's daughter. So he just had to play around it. The funny thing is, he never admitted it because he can't admit it. He can't go out and then say, yes, it is from your daughter. If it's from your daughter, then it means you are having an affair with her. So he would have to come clean and then explain the beginning and the end of the situation. And that is something he cannot afford to do because he's a married man now. His marriage is also at stake. He can't come clean about it, guys. So right now, he's in a very sticky bind. He doesn't know what to do because he's still being pressured to come clean and then disclose the identity of the person who sent the hamper. And he doesn't know what to do, you guys. How? This is a serious situation. This is a very serious situation. A whole church is involved. You guys, a whole church is involved. I tell you, every time that I assume this seat, I tell you that be careful of the things you're doing out there. You are a junior pastor. You can't be there and be eyeing your senior pastor's daughter to the extent where you let the devil take over and then you have an affair with her. The consequences there, serious one, and he would have to carry it. Honestly, guys, before I go on with this, let's go for a quick commercial break. I will be right back.
Angelina, you be cool in my temperature. If you call, say cheese, take a picture. Shaka post, make I see, take a picture. In the leg book, boah. Why the party there today? Hey mama, hey I have a same. Secure.
And I am back, guys. Oh, what a situation. Me personally, I don't know how to advise him on this one. I don't know how to tell him that do this or don't do this because it's very, very sticky. Forget starch mixed with super glue. This is sticky. This is industrial, glue kind of sticky. What can he say? How does he even explain to his wife in the first place? Because I'm sure at this point he's being bombarded with a lot of questions. Why do you have this hamper in our house? Who is the person who is sending you this message? And he can't play dumb forever. He can't be like, oh, I don't know the person. I don't know who it is. Maybe it's a secret admirer. Nobody is crazy enough to know your address and then send you stuff, very explicit stuff, sexual things. He can't play dumb forever. Eventually, he would have to come clean. And he's thinking about the consequences. What if he loses his position? That is one. He's bound to lose his position because somebody who is held in such high esteem, you can't mess up like this. You can't degrade yourself to this level. And if you know that you liked your senior pastor's daughter, I mean, she's not married. And at the point where the affair started, he wasn't married. So if he felt like, oh, this is somebody I liked, we are already involved, let me just go. Why didn't he just marry this girl? Why didn't he just go to the senior pastor and be like, oh, okay, I like your daughter, let's get married. But then you put her aside, pretend it didn't happen, go ahead to marry somebody else. And then this whole time, this lady is still making passes at you. And then he played dumb. Oh my God. So guys, we went out and then we asked people their thoughts and opinions on this. And the question we asked was, what would you do if an old partner of yours keeps hounding or worrying you for a comeback, whether you're in a relationship or not? Let's go ahead and then check out some of the things that you guys had to say.
Yeah, I think it's okay, but then in order to prevent any old feelings from developing, I think it's best to just cut it off, like cut all connections. That'll be better.
Okay, so your ex, he was like you once loved him, so being friends with him again, I don't see any problem with it.
Yeah, sure. I think so, because the fact that we've separated doesn't mean we should be enemies. So we can be friends, we can be cool.
It's cool. I don't see anything wrong with it. It's cool. I mean, she was once your happiness. I mean, so even if I mean, she's the cause of the breakup or something, but no
problem at all. Yeah, I don't have a problem with it.
No. I don't know. It'll make me kind of insecure, so I don't think so.
I'm cool with it. I mean, once she's open to me, then I'm fine. You are going to see your ex, you let me know. I'm going to see my ex. I mean, it's cool.
Nah, I wouldn't. Come on, to be something like he may have a different mindset and he's willing to actually go back with her or something, so I wouldn't be okay with that.
No. That wouldn't be cool. Because anything can happen, you know. Anything can happen. So that wouldn't be advisable. You know, maybe they meet on the streets, hi, you know, that kind of. Do you get me? There's something summary, like not to go deep.
No. I'm a jealous type, so I wouldn't, no, I wouldn't allow, no. Okay, I wouldn't go back because maybe I'm not interested anymore. That's all.
I actually tell him to like move on with his life and just forget all about me because I've moved on. He should learn to also move on as well.
For a comeback, like I said, it's going to depend on my current status. Okay? If there is a way, why not? But if there is someone occupying the space, you know, there's not going to be a comeback, right?
I won't mind him, honestly, because, okay, it would depend on the reason why we left each other. Maybe I'll go back, maybe not, so.
Oh, if I'm in a relationship, then I can go back. If I'm in a relationship, I mean, I'll let you know that I can go back, but I'll have to discuss with my partner first that this is it. So, you know, sometimes girls are. I mean, you should understand your gender. Sometimes you are too inquisitive. You want to know certain things, so maybe she can just take your phone and go through. Then she'll be like, "You're cheating." No, so I'll let you know that this is it. But I'm not going back to my ex though.
And funny enough, this whole situation about the letting your ex be your friend or letting your partner be friends with their ex, it's very, very tricky because we've been talking about it for the longest time and it's still an issue. There's a saying that goes that you cannot befriend a chicken. You can't be friends with a chicken. Eventually, you will eat it. You will eat it eventually. If If the person is your ex, there's a reason why they're tagged with the ex. Let them be in the past. Let them stay in the past. Don't be involving them in the future. You eat it eventually. Don't say I didn't tell you, you guys. Don't tell me that I didn't tell you. But anyways, yeah, my phone lines are open. The number is on your screen. Please pick it up and give me a call because I need your help to try and figure out how to fix this broken pen. It really for my hand. I don't I don't even know how to go about to start advising him on this one because he is responsible for what he's in currently. He is fully responsible. He let the devil lead him onto this path. And finally, here he is. And he's at the brink of losing everything he has worked hard for. His social status, his position, his wife. I have a caller on the line. Somebody from Akwatia. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Good evening.
Good evening.
What's your name?
Ojo.
Ojo. How's Akwatia?
Everything is fine over here.
Hallelujah. Amen. Ojo, please. This is the situation on board. How do you think we can fix this broken pen?
The pastor, for this situation, I think the pastor needs to lie. He needs to tell a lie to cover what has happened.
The pastor has to lie.
In this position.
He has to lie.
Yes, he needs to tell a lie to cover this whole thing. Now, the packages that gives us he received come from people, maybe some of them too, you might not know them. So the best thing you can do is just tell a lie that because anyone, you've been receiving package like this from time to time, but you know the person who is doing this whole thing.
Okay.
So, yes, something like that to at least calm the senior pastor down. Because the package the senior pastor received.
Yeah.
It's something like, it looks like a blackmail. So,
so he should play the victim.
Yes.
Wow.
Something like, it's someone.
I see.
He has been receiving this witness from time to time. So it came in, and this time he was not the one around, and the wife saw it. But he never disclosed this to the wife. Yes, the whole thing should be a lie, and the lie should be something. You should stick to every point so that the person has been.
Right. So since he didn't try to hide, since he didn't see the package firsthand, he didn't see it firsthand, and he didn't try to hide it, so he can just play dumb till the end of time, right? Can you hear me? Oh, I think I lost him. But you guys, you want a pastor to lie. You want him to lie his way to heaven. If pastors are lying, we common floor members, what is the path for us? Guys, don't do that. Don't do that, please. I have another caller on the line. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, what's your name, where are you calling from?
I'm Lloyd. I'm calling from microphone.
Okay, right. How do you think we can fix this broken pen? Please, make sure your network is intact before you phone me. You guys be getting my spirits very high than it drops. Please, stand somewhere with the reception and then phone me. There's another caller on the line. Hello?
Yeah, I'm just working one program at MXTV.
You're what?
I'm just working one program.
You're watching MX24?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Keep watching us every day for the rest of your life. Never change the dial. Thank you so much for calling. I have another person on the line. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Christabel. How do you do?
I'm good, and you?
I'm great. Thank you very much. You've heard the story. This is the point where we are now. What do you think this guy should do? Hello, Christabel.
Hello.
Please turn down the volume on your TV set and then talk to me through the phone, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so what advice do you have to give to our writer?
Well, okay, for me, I think going back to your ex no, isn't a good idea, especially when you break up with your ex. There's no need for you going back to be friends with that person because definitely you might have some feelings for the person and then you might even try to go back for the person. If your partner that you are with right now is not doing things that your ex used to do, that can change your mind to go back to your ex.
Right. Okay, all right. Thank you very, very much for calling, Christabel. I have my last caller on the line. Let me go right ahead and then pick them up. Hello, Alberta. Hello? Oh, I think we lost her. So, you guys, please, let's not mix up this little information. The senior pastor's daughter is not her ex. We can't really qualify it and say that she's her ex because they were never in an official relationship. This is somebody he had a fling with. They just had like he termed it a slip up. He just slipped and fell into the trap of the devil. And then this is the consequences now. And this girl is not willing to back off. So, like, yeah, at this point, he really doing body. Let's go for a quick commercial break. When we come back, I'll go right ahead and then pick some of the comments that you guys left when we posted the story via our social media handles. Let's go for a quick commercial break. And we are back, guys. So you know how the rundown goes. Every time that we put the story up on social media, you guys leave your advices, your comments, your inputs, all of that. You just drop them down there in the comment section and I get to pick some of them up and then read them live. So this is coming in from our Facebook platform. And then the first comment, Kelly Nee Latte Mensa says, gym instructors, anywhere there's someone's wife to fornicate with, them good day there. Oh, wow. Interesting. Very interesting. Esther Uzi says, my dear sister, calm down. Don't quit your job. Start praying and have faith in the Lord. Nothing is impossible with him. Someone also mentioned a treatment center. I think you should go there. God is in control. Interesting. Me personally, I think that he has to come clean. Because once you start a lie, lying is like wildfire. Everything around you is petrol or diesel. The more you proceed with it, the more it gets out of hand. And he can't lie for the rest of his life. This is something he did. Maybe he can just come clean. He can just like go ahead to the senior pastor and explain this and this and this and this is what happened. Let the senior pastor's daughter be present as well. Because he's in this situation because of her. Because she doesn't want to let go. Let the senior pastor understand that the devil is working through his daughter. And his daughter is being the cause of everything that is happening now. Explain from the very beginning how the fling started and how he tried to call it off. But still, the lady kept pestering him till that very moment that he's in there right now. And I think maybe with a slim chance, like the veil between heaven and earth, maybe he'll be able to get away with it. If not, he should just man up and then bear the consequences, because you started this. And when he was doing it, like he said, he regretted and he knew definitely there will be consequences, because we always have to pay for our actions. We always have to pay for our actions. So he should just come clean, be on like an open slate with a senior pastor and with his wife as well. You can't be in a marriage and then have people sending you love letters and I'm thinking about you at church and all of that. That is just off. That is just off the road, off the path. It is not right at all. And the fact that he himself is a junior pastor. If it had been anybody else, like a normal random person, then we can say, okay, you can play around it. But you're a junior pastor in that institution, in that church, and this happened. So he can't run away. Jehovah is up there. He's forever watching. God is watching you. You can't lie your way to heaven, just as I said. So I think he should just come clean. He should just explain things out. Try and then find like a permanent solution. Because if you run away from your troubles, they will find you. They will find you. People's troubles are booking flights and then following them to Abrochie. You can't run forever. You can't run away. So I think that he should just come clean about it. That's my little 2 cents about it. That's what I feel should happen. Let's check out some of the inputs that you guys put out on our Instagram platform. Now, Winston says, my brother, life is simple. Don't make it complex as it's already complicated. Tell them the truth and tell your wife the truth. Just like I'm saying. In actual sense, if they will tell the church about whatever thing has transpired between their daughter and you, they will equally face the embarrassment. Sometimes we intend to react to situations than respond. The truth is one. It's like the lion, no matter how long it has been starved, it will roar and at the appropriate time, save your glorious future. Talk to your wife about it. Pray the Lord will touch her heart and understand whatever the situation is. It has already happened, but kill it from the foundation before it climbs to the stem. Save your future. This is like a very solid input. This makes a lot of sense because, yeah, the affair didn't happen with anybody random. It was with the senior pastor's daughter. So they also have something to lose at the end of the day. The embarrassment, everybody will catch some. It's like heartbreak. We will catch some. So maybe there's a chance they might not want that information to be out there. So they'll just keep it to themselves and then squash the situation. Now, Ella says, well, tell your wife, her support will make your pastor know it's a thing of the past and that she already knows what happened. True. Marriage is a partnership. You can't keep things like that from your partner. And you never know, maybe the wife can actually help him out in this situation. Nana Ifwa says, you were not married by then, right? Because I've read it over and over. Then it means you haven't defiled your marital bed. You sinned against God and your own body. And the most important thing is you regretted and ran back to your maker. Now, what I want you to know is your wife will get hurt, but she can't do anything like divorce or even call it adulterous. 2, your pastor will be ashamed of his daughter later, even if they hypocritically punish you or sack you from the church. 3, you've told the lady and don't want to repeat what you had with her again. So you've done your part and you shouldn't blame yourself in any way. Makes a lot of sense. I think these are the things he should just go ahead and do. And then maybe he shouldn't forget to pray. Sweetheart, pray. Pray about it. Prayer is the key. You have sinned. Talk to the Lord. Tell him to help you find your path to righteousness. And then maybe eventually things will work out good for him. You never know. Yeah, so all too soon. Oh my God, all too soon. This brings me to the end of today's show. Time runs very, very quickly. Like I swear I sat here like 2 minutes ago. But then unfortunately, this is where time will permit me to put today's show. Thank you so much to you guys for leaving your comments, for calling in. You guys are always awesome and amazing. Keep watching the channel because we have awesome content for you. My name forever is Adwoa _ You can follow me on my socials at Adwoa _ Addy. And you can check out our official platforms as well via all our social media handles, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at MX24 Ghana. It has been awesome. It has been amazing. Catch you same time next week. Peace out.